Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. Right now I want to share with you the information about this news piece I found that says Ukraine receives Soviet era tanks from Czech Republic. The Czech Republic and Slovakia are considering repairing damaged Ukrainian military equipment. Ukraine has been receiving Soviet-era tanks from the Czech Republic, marking an escalation in NATO military aid for the Ukrainians, as it was reported on the Wall Street Journal. So, how do these tanks look like? So, this is the kind of tank that they are sending. So, this tank entered production in 1969. So, this tank is about 50 years old. So, they are sending them some crap. They're supposed to be modernized or something like that. So I don't know exactly how modernized they are. They're just Soviet era tanks. That's what they say. No? So they are not new. They are not the version that Russia has. So they are the old ones, if that makes any sense. Okay, so why is this important? Okay, this is important for several reasons. One of them is because NATO countries are sending military aid to Ukraine, and they are doing this mainly through the border of Poland. So Poland is getting itself into a lot of trouble, and the rhetoric of Polish politicians is unbelievable. It seems like they're trying to provoke some kind of reaction from Russia. For what reason is beyond my understanding, because uh, if they're doing something violent, violence will come. So out of this, nothing positive. There is no de-escalation. They're not looking for peace. They're not supporting the peace talks. They're not saying, "Oh, let's talk about it. Let's do something about it in a positive, peaceful way." They're just, raising up the provocation even to higher levels. But this is also very, very revealing of what they are actually doing. So Washington, or the US, says that is planning to work with its NATO allies to send Soviet-made tanks into Ukraine. But this is the key part of the article. The US has said that it will replenish the arms its NATO allies are sending into Ukraine. So this is something very important. So they have maybe, I don't know how many tanks, old tanks, 50-year-old tank. They are sending them to Ukraine, and then the U.S. is going to send them brand new U.S.-made tanks, and the whole thing is to sell weapons. The weapon manufacturers, the military industrial complex is getting richer and richer, filling their pockets with more money from profiting from war and destruction. That's what it is. As plain as it looks. You cannot make this up. It's open. They are discussing it in the open. And I don't imagine how this is going to have a positive, good result. They are also considering that they are going to repair some um, vehicles from Ukraine that are getting damaged, or they just need some kind of maintenance. So they are apparently are doing all of these things through the border of Poland. But if you're not familiar with the area, Slovakia is also in the border with Ukraine. Czech Republic is not. So Slovakia is in the border. So all of this equipment might have been sent through Poland, which is the one that is more daring and more provoking of these kind of actions, and Slovakia, maybe, I don't know if they will risk it or not, but they are already doing a lot of damage to the already bad situation in Ukraine. They are not helping. They think that, I don't know, somehow these tanks will help. But if you don't know about military technology, these kind of tanks are just kind of sitting ducks. They are just coffins with wheels, because they don't have any kind of modern armor, resistance to modern weapons. So if they're using this in the battlefield, they will get slaughtered. So this is very sad because no soldier wants to die. No, nobody wants to die. Normal humans don't want to die. Soldiers that are sent to the front, they don't want to die. It's human nature. We want to survive. We want to pass on our genes to the next generation, to have kids and have a happy family. So I don't see how this is going to have a positive result. Really, is beyond belief. And already the Biden administration has pledged 1,000 million in military aid for Ukraine. And the latest 300 million package includes some drones that are armed with tank busting warheads, and some other drones and some other kind of weapons. So this is it, guy. Is yes, very concerning that they are doing this for more than one reason, as you were able to see in this analysis I made of this story. So I hope that things will get de-escalated rather than escalated, but I'm not seeing any of that yet. So let's hope for some of that to come quickly. And I really don't see the point. Really, is Ukraine? The army of Ukraine is already defeated. So doing this, they are kind of well, everyone knows about this. They're fighting a proxy war. They are using Ukrainians to fight Russia. They don't care if Ukrainian soldiers die. They don't care if Ukrainian civilians die. They don't care if the whole Ukrainian country goes into hell. They just care about causing trouble for Russia, causing pain to Russia, inflicting pain on the Russian people and in everyone else. That's what they do. It's Satanists. That's what they do. And Satanist, if you're not familiar with the term, is anyone who is just focusing on the material things. They don't care about spirit. They don't care about the soul, the human soul. They don't have any religion. The religion is the world, the material, the pleasure. There is no future. There is no heaven. There is no hell. They just live for today. That's what Satanists do. So think about it. And if you want to make any comments, please write them in the comment section below. Any questions you have. And as always, please share, like, and subscribe. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching.